Greetings. Let's have a cup of coffee together and talk about this. Why can you not keep secrets anymore in your brain? If you're a business owner who wants to scale up and you want to avoid the pain that normally comes along with that, where you sacrifice just about everything, your work-life balance goes to heck in the handbasket. That's just one example. Things go wrong because as you have more and more people on your team, they don't know how to execute the way that you would. Next thing you know, you find yourself mopping up after them. And again, your work-life balance goes to heck in a handbasket. So let's talk real quick about what do I mean with you can't keep secrets anymore. You might say, well, I'm not trying to keep secrets. I'm doing my best to train my team. And I totally get it. But just remember, and if this is the only thing you get out of this broadcast here this morning, I think this is valuable. There is two types of knowledge because knowledge is not all created equal. There's the knowledge that you know you have, and there's the knowledge that you don't even remember you have. It is such second nature to you. You just do it automatically. And that is the hardest knowledge to pass on. And that makes the difference between, you know, when you are able to pass on that knowledge, then and only then really can the people that you give that knowledge to, can they execute like you do? And that is a huge problem. So when you can solve that problem, this is a huge game changer. And this is actually what we do. But I want to give you, first of all, you need to understand that that is what's going on. And this is what's standing between you and the success you envision. Whereas if you're like me, I want to have my cake and eat it too. I want to have all this amazing business success. And I also want other things in my life. I want to spend time with my family. I have, married. I have a nearly 15-year-old son. I want to go travel. I want to have adventure. I just came back from Nepal, trekking in Nepal, which was phenomenal. And you know, I I am part of Rotary, and we do service above self, and philanthropy is important to me. Now I'm also part of a church, so these are all important things to me, and yeah, they all require time because time is even more of a precious commodity than money, because you can always earn more money but you can't get your time back. So there you go. So effective knowledge transfer is a game changer. So now let me tell you a real quick story. I'm going to share my screen real quick. So this business owner here, um, we built a knowledge transfer portal, a training portal. And if I'm going to click here on course catalog, the first thing we did was to extract, come on, that he had developed the amazing match. This is a staffing company between his client companies and the job candidates that are also clients of his. So it's like this amazing match. And he does go through a framework, which I call the secret sauce, that has 5 components in it. And would you know it that he tried to teach this for 12 years to his team, and they got it sort of, but not completely. And the difference between sort of and not and completely is huge. Within 6 weeks, after 12 years of trying unsuccessfully to get it completely out of his brain, after 6 weeks of working together with the Brilliance Mind, which is my company, we did have that first initial extraction that was good enough to use. And he attracted 2 new recruiters to his company. His company is growing by leaps and bounds. And now there's some expansion plans that I can't talk about. But Anyway, suffice to say that in the meantime, this business owner has actually gotten more of his time back while his company is growing. Now think about that. And here's another example. This company is a software company, and the first created there was actually aimed at potential. This has become by now a full-fledged training portal with, 6 courses and more coming. But we started with this one here, Introduction to Legis Pro Configuration and Customization. And when you click on this, you will see that it's broken down into little lessons, and the art, the right flow, and to break it down into little steps. What often happens is the introduction is really key, because the expert can't usually think of all the introduction and the context, the contextual information that is necessary, because again, that's part of that second type of knowledge. That's knowledge that they can't even remember that they have, unconscious competence, as I call it. So I have a question for you. What secrets do you think you have in the back of your brain that, now that you're thinking about it, you cannot afford to keep any longer? Usually what happens is you only have a tiny little glimpse at what actually is going on in your brain as far as this unconscious competence is concerned. Once you start to unearth it, then you'll be amazed, like everyone I've ever worked with, at how much it actually is. And that then starts to explain why there's such leaps and bounds in progression, in unlocking that potential of your business. And just think about, why did you start this business in the first place? Did you want to have your cake and eat it too? And are you doing that right now? Or to what extent? So I have great news for you, because I am actually revamping our website right now, and we're going to very shortly offer a mini brilliance mining course completely for free. And if you're interested in that, just drop me a link here, drop me, a comment, and I will make sure that you will be one of the first ones to know about this when it comes out very shortly. All right, that's enough for a cup of coffee. I'll see you soon. Ciao.